everybody, I'm Kristy Love, and today I am interviewing a great and wonderful woman coming into the entrepreneur world. She is the owner of Shop Royal Pink. Her name is Breana Cage, so why don't you say hi to her?
Hello, everybody.
All right, so let's just jump right into this interview. Yes. So the first thing I want to know, and I'm sure everybody else wants to know, who is Breana Cage?
Breana Cage is an ambitious woman. She loves fashion. She loves Christ. She's very, very, very passionate about helping people and making people feel good about themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
So now Shop Royal Pink is an online boutique.
Correct.
Now I was doing a little bit of research. So did you first have your own boutique, like in the actual store? How was the startup of that?
Yes, I started a brick and mortar store about maybe 4 years ago. It was called Head Over Heels Shoe Boutique.
Okay.
It was located in Southfield, Michigan. Unfortunately, I had to close it due to a really bad relationship, so I had to close it, unfortunately. But I'm glad I did, though.
Okay.
It gave me time to really do some homework and really dive into really knowing the fashion industry. I wasn't really prepared for that.
So how old were you when you started your own?
I started my very first business when I was 19, actually. 19 years old, yes.
That's crazy, because at 19, I'm like, I didn't start no business, too much work,
right?
like, too much extra.
It was a lot, it definitely was a lot, yes.
So, with being that young and being 19, what was your motivation for starting a boutique?
Well, one day, honestly, I was at Bible study one day, and I just kept hearing God saying, being obedient, and I heard him say that you're going to start a shoe store. And so I'm like, I love shoes, but me selling shoes, that's just not going to work. No, I'm not going to do it. But I did it. I actually got my income tax check, which was only $800. I took that. It was for 19.
For 19, that's balling.
Ooh, let me tell you. So I got my $800. I took all that money. I bought some inventory off of wholesale websites. I started a pop-up shop. It's a one-day pop-up shop at a hotel in a small little room. That was amazing. I couldn't believe how many people actually came out to support me. I had flyers all over Detroit. I had people shout it out on the radio. Coco shouted it out. People came out, bought stuff. And then like 3 months later, I got my storefront.
Okay.
At 19.
So describe that feeling. How does it feel to, just, because that's kind of popping. Like, to be 19, to open your own business, and, it's just like, okay, I just came out of high school. Like, I'm starting my own business. You have to, learn the business aspects and the business side of everything. So what was that feeling when you finally launched it and people are, buying things, you got shouted out on the radio? Describe that feeling that you had.
The feeling was absolutely amazing. First of all, I'm only 19, so I'm still pretty much a kid, if you will. And the people they were receiving it. They were just loving it. They were just like, Bree, like, you have great taste. You have great style. What's more to come? What's next? What's next? What's next? I'm like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get a storefront. Why not? I mean, I want to keep it going, keep the hype going. That's what I did. I just went for it.
All right. Now, what are some of the things you learned with, starting your own, because that was your first business, right? So what are some of the things that you learned as being, a young African-American female going into entrepreneurship? What are some things that you learned to do, and what are some things you learned not to do with business?
Okay, so learning what to do is just stay true to yourself. Okay. Don't try to be something that you're not. Don't try to buy things that you know that's not really your niche. And my thing was, I love high heels. Okay. And so people were saying, well, Bree, I can't really wear those high heels. I can't really get, in 6-inch heels and things like that. Well, you may not be able to, but there's a whole other crowd that can do it. Now I will have other heels to dedicate to those people, but I stay true to myself. I stay true to the brand. I stay true to what Breana likes, and it really worked out for me. Now, things that did not work out for me was family. Sometimes my mom would say, don't get that color, get this color, and things like that. And I would just, try to take her advice, but it wasn't her vision.
Exactly, it's yours.
It's my vision. So, just like I said, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years, because how old are you now?
I'm 25. I'll be 26 soon, though.
Okay. So we're the same age. So, oh, wow. I couldn't even. Anywho. So, with being going from 19 to 25 and seeing your vision expand and things like that, where does the inspiration come from to continue to be a businesswoman? Then just the inspiration behind fashion and things like that, learning how to fit. Okay, what fits for this season? Learning what your customers like. What's the inspiration behind it?
Inspiration was I'm a very big researcher. Okay. I love to research. I mean, like, I don't care if it's trying to find somewhere to eat. or because I love to eat. I'm a foodie, so I love to eat. But just researching and just really spending time on that computer and really seeing what, you know, different parts of the world are doing, you know. Fashion Week right now is going on in New York City, so I'm very big on, you know, watching that and staying up on that. Also as well, entrepreneurship is really in my family. You know, my grandparents owned a dry cleaning business. So, and my grandmother actually owns a restaurant, and my auntie owns a women's facility. So it's just really in my blood. So I knew that I was going to be an entrepreneur some type of way.
I commend you.
Oh, thank you.
At 19, I wasn't thinking about any of this stuff, so I'm excited for you. So, all right, fun question real quick. So right now you currently have the online boutique.
Correct.
But as we all know, as we go through business, we want to expand, we want to progress. So what would be your perfect ideal boutique? Like if you could have it in any city, or if you could even have it in multiple cities, or even out of the country. What would it be like? Where would it be? What would the hours be like? What would be the ideal boutique for you?
The ideal boutique, that's a good question, actually. Let's see here. Well, definitely want to be all over the place. I don't want to just be a local store. Of course, Fashion District in LA. Of course, New York City. Of course, Atlanta. Atlanta is very big for fashion as well. Houston is kind of big too right now for fashion. Paris. You gotta have a store in Paris. Please, right next to Louis Vuitton. Right next to
Louis Vuitton. So they can come right on in.
Okay. Ooh, I would love that, seriously. So, yeah, in Paris, maybe Africa. Go to the homeland, too.
Oh, yeah.
Africa's beautiful. I've never been, but like I said, I like to research. So, Africa's beautiful. It really is, yeah.
Those are some good cities for you to have it at, definitely. All right, so, like I was saying, right now you have the online boutique. Do you see yourself expanding to get like an actual boutique, or you know, taking the steps to do that, or how do you feel right now at that current moment?
Right now online is so big. I'm noticing that a lot of women do not like to go to malls. They don't like to wait in the line. They don't like to shop the messy stores. They just want to get it and get it fast and be done with it. So I do love the online base right now, so I'm probably going to stay online for maybe a couple more years. But of course, I mean, who doesn't want their own storefront, you know what I mean? So maybe like in 3 years. In 3 years, hopefully, we'll see. But I don't know what God has in store, so we'll just say maybe 3 years.
Okay. So right now we're going into the fall season, and a lot of women, you know, they want something cute. Of course, the boots and stuff like that. What would be your ideal like fall attire for you to wear, like on your favorite like Saturday, you know, chilling or going out on a date, hanging out with friends? What's the ideal fall attire?
Okay, I'll give you two. Okay, for just chilling and just like maybe want to go shopping or something like that. For fall, definitely fur vests. Fur vests, of course. I love fur vests. Maybe even a turtleneck. I love turtlenecks too. I don't know what it is, but listen, when I say I have like a huge shipment of turtlenecks coming in like next week, like in all the colors, I'm all about the turtlenecks. Yes, ladies, I'm telling you. So turtleneck, maybe a cute fur jacket, maybe some, you know, distressed jeans with an over-the-knee boot. That's cute for like a shopping, you know, maybe a Starbucks in the hand, you know, with a couple
bags.
What
about the purse? I was about
with
to say, what about the purse?
With a cute big bag. That's a cute outfit for shopping. For dates, for fall, I would say I'm really loving the tunic style dresses right now. Long sleeve, maybe floral print, maybe a cute little floppy hat, some booties, maybe a cute makeup, a tight, you know, some curly hair, the lippy, get some nice, you know, have that face beat, and just walk in there and be glamorous, and just, you know, just impress them, pretty much.
I understand. I like that outfit. Now it's a lot of women that are just now learning about online fashion, opening up their online boutiques. What are some tips? Give me 5 tips that women that are, you know, looking to go into entrepreneurship, but they don't know how to start their online boutique. They don't know where to find, you know, materials, clothes, and things like that. Just give them some tips that you have just taken from having an online boutique.
Okay, so a couple tips. Well, the first thing I want to say is before you even start any business, make sure you have the passion for it.
Right.
Okay. So don't just say, oh, you know, that's a quick way to make $1. You're not going to be successful because you don't have the passion in it. So have the passion first in whatever you do when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Second thing again will be research. You have to do your research because, you know, you might feel like you have it all set out, you know, which way to go, but in reality, you actually, you know, you might find other ways to help you, to guide you to, you know, to your success. Let me see, that's 2. 3, I would say, don't be afraid to buy different things. So, for instance, like one boutique, this one girl, like she's really big on like, you know, crazy designs, like just real crazy stuff. And I'm like, I would never do that, but she does really well in it. Okay. So, you know, just be true to yourself. If you feel like you want to go that crazy route, go that crazy route. Don't let people just hold you back, you know, oh, that's she doing too much, or that's just too much. No, stay true to yourself. Do what you want to do. That's going to make you stand apart from everybody else. That's 3. Let me see. 4, as in materials, I definitely say get samples. Okay. Just get samples. On your first go around, you know, buy a couple things, feel the fabric, you know, texture. If it's not that great of a quality, don't try to overprice it. Just, you know, get your profit off of it and keep it moving. Don't be trying to, you know, sell a basic t-shirt for $80 and it's just too much. Don't do too much. Keep it simple. Let me see. The 5th one I would say, this might sound kind of crazy, but you gotta have faith.
That's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
You gotta have faith. You gotta have in your plan.
Yeah, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. So that's what I would say, really, to kind of get started. Those 5 things. Hope it's good enough. But
it's good. I think they got the message. How do you feel your online boutique or your business brands, however you want to put it, how do you feel like it has like a positive change or a positive effect in African American culture?
Well, I would definitely say that Royal Pink is an experience. It's a great experience. You're going to get great customer service. So by the time you hit the website, it's easy for you just to go on there and navigate through. Nothing too complicated. Very, very simple. Customer service again is if you need help, if you need, you know, Bree, I'm trying to buy this, but the discount code is not working. My phone number is on there. My email is on there. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. If I get an email, I will wake up out of my sleep to email you back. So just to make sure that we're in contact. Right. Okay. Another great thing too is just you're gonna always get a handwritten card from me when you purchase something to uplift you. That's a great shirt, Kristy. You know, maybe pair this with some really cute jeans and a nice hat or something like that. So you're gonna always have some type of fashion tip or a nice handwritten letter from me as well. Also as well, again, we like to really just encourage women, make them feel good about themselves, because I had suffered from low self-esteem when I was growing up. So especially being really dark skinned, I would always get teased, like, oh, you're dark skin, this and that. I didn't really, you know, care too much about my skin. So I always should try to find ways to, you know, encourage them. You are beautiful, you know, things like that. Just really trying to uplift women, really trying to uplift them.
All right. So the last question before we wrap up, to those women, even to those men that are looking to get into fashion, or just even to get into entrepreneurship, period, look into the camera and tell them what specifically, just give them some encouraging words on, you know, what to do, how to get by. And I should say, y'all have to follow these rules. Right. These are some tips to encourage all entrepreneurs and all people trying to get into business. So what are some encouraging words that you would give them?
Okay, everyone. So I want to say this. Don't give up. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be some struggles. Trust me, I'm still going through struggles right now as we speak. Don't give up. Success is not a straight and narrow road. It's going to be some roads where you're going to have to stop and go back and redo your research again, but just keep going. I promise you, if you have the passion for it, you have the faith, you have the drive for it, you're going to succeed. I promise you. I promise.
Thank you so much. Make sure you shout out your social media pages and your website, of course.
So online it's www.shoproyalpink.com. We actually have a discount code too. So we have a Kristy Love. Put Kristy Love and the number 10 in there. You will receive 10% off on your purchase with the show. Also as well, you can follow us on Instagram at royalpink.dotcom.com. And you can also follow me on my personal page as well, and it's _I am Breana, BREANA.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. You guys can check out this interview on my YouTube channel, Kristy Love Media, or on my website at KristyLoveMedia.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, of course, at Kristy Love. That is our interview for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.